name is Mike Cregan, and I submitted the song Gone to the Songland contest. And aside from that, I've got to say I'm extremely interested in seeing how the show is going to be able to make the songwriting world and the songwriting process something that captivates a TV audience. Whether I make it onto the show or not, as a songwriter, I'm really looking forward to the show and seeing what they do, no matter what. Anyway, a little bit about me. So, as you can tell, I'm a little older than probably most of the people who have submitted songs, and I'm currently about 64 years old. I've been writing songs for a while, and I've been playing guitar and singing in groups and that sort of a thing, playing out for many, many, many years. And I grew up in Connecticut and then moved to California when I was very, very young, and I've been in Southern California for the most part since then. Currently, I live in Santa Barbara, California, which is a fantastic place to live, and for the past 30 years, I believe, and I love it here. In any event, the music scene here and the scene for songwriters is actually very good here. There are a number of writers. Many of us know each other and get together. I encouraged a few of the people that I know to submit their songs and themselves to Songland, and I hope that they have a good chance and that they may make it. Sorry, getting over a cold. Anyway, I love music. My main songwriting influences, which I put on my profile, have been Paul Simon and Hank Williams. Paul Simon, when I first learned to play guitar, he was my hero. Loved the way he wrote songs, loved his songs. And Hank Williams, because I saw a movie with him when I was a kid called Your Cheatin' Heart. And even though maybe the movie wasn't the greatest movie, it really inspired me. I loved the basic story, and I loved the music, and that is what started me on country music, and which I also love, both folk and country. In any event, about the song Gone, I have another thing about me is that I have started 4 businesses basically from nothing and made them into something that was successful. And one of the things that influenced this particular song, there are a few things. Of course, some, because it does have a bit to do with lost love. There was some influence from some past relationships, but the main influence on it was a foreign business associate who, a few years back, totally turned on me and tried to do everything he could to destroy me. And a lot of the song comes from that. And one of the things that occurred during this time was, which is in the second verse, is that people would tell me, people who I knew and trusted, who were successful business people who knew something about it, would tell me things like, don't worry, if you lose it all, if it all comes crashing down, you can always, start something new. And it was amazing to me that that they would say something like that, and I started to actually almost believe it. And I, at one point, had, to some degree, given up, and had decided to take their advice and throw in the towel. And that was on a Friday. And I told this person that was trying to destroy me on Friday that, in a sense, that was the case. And I thought about it that night, and I couldn't I couldn't see myself doing that. And I knew that much as those people said, hey, it's no problem losing it all, just start over again. If that had happened, that probably they'd be gone. Easy for them to say. And I would be the only person who sat there with nothing, not them. And I couldn't let the things that I had built be destroyed that way. And so on Saturday, I informed the person otherwise, and the person that was trying to destroy me, and I decided to fight it. And I did, and I was successful, and we're still doing it. We're still, the business is still going. It's now going better than ever, and it's great. And one of the things also that, in a sense, inspired the song was during the time when this was at my lowest point, and it looked like everything I'd done was about ready to go down the tubes. I was out for a walk in my neighborhood, and I happened to walk by one of the high schools close by, and they were having a walk for cancer. And many families who had family members who had cancer or maybe lost people to cancer were at this walk, which was to raise money. And they had, they'd assemble their friends to, walk around the track and pledge money and make money. And I thought, okay, I'll go in there and take a look, because maybe this will make me feel better, because things can't be that bad. And as it actually had the opposite effect. As I was walking around and watching the people walking and the track and the different tents that the various families had there, I started thinking, and I know this is strange to say, I started thinking, man, at least these people are going out with some honor. And when I think back on it now, it's almost unfathomable that I was in that kind of frame of mind, and things were just gone in my mind. And that's where the song came from. Anyway, I thank you for listening to this. Whether I whether I make it any further or not, I'm really looking forward to the show, and I wish the show all the best success. And again, thank you very much for listening to this.